Heel here. Happy Sunday, everybody. And today we're going to be taking a look at everything I picked up this week. This is Heels Hauls. Got a little bit of everything. I'm talking modern, vintage, independent, and even WWE, obviously. It's definitely a good pickup. Stay tuned. Been working on improving my shelves a little bit. Haven't updated them in a while, so figures have kind of just been all over the place. So a lot of my time has gone to that. But this week we got some cool stuff in. Right here, we have, it's like a smash and squish or something from Toy Monster International. It was a blind box. Tried it out. I think these are $10 each, to be honest with you, though. Pretty cool. It has a squishy inside. So we got Roman Reigns, squishy, super shiny. Seems very durable, but still $10 I feel like is a lot for these if that is the real price. That's what they're listed at on Walmart.com. So I would say this is more of like a $6, $7 item, in my opinion. But also from Toy Monster, we got these in. Macho Fran and I ripped a case of these WWE champs. A case of 12 had everybody in the set, which I think is a little weird because they're plugging these two at the end, Randy Orton and John Cena, as like chase figures, super special edition, right? You got to search for them. Well, if there's one of each in a case, that makes them equivalent to everybody else in the set. So, but anyways, everybody in the set, we have LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, Mr. Yeet, Jey Uso, CM Punk with no tattoos, which definitely does seem a little bit off, but for a discount item, you got to kind of expect that. Here we have Roman Reigns, also with no tattoos, Logan Paul, and this is the capsule that they all come in. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He does not come with that championship belt. Only the special edition Randy Orton and John Cena come with them. But how could I not put the championship belt on Cody Rhodes? We got Bianca Belair back there, which was Macho Fran's favorite. She really liked that one. And then we have Randy Orton here in the red trunks. The last time is now John Cena. We got Orton pose, Randy Orton, which was my personal favorite. I think it really does look like him. Plus, love the pose. And then You Can't See Me posed John Cena. Now, for $4.98 or whatever it is, I do think these are a good value, especially for kids. But if you're a collector and you like filling in little spaces, I love minifigures like that. So this is right up my alley as far as a displayer. Also got in these. Well, I shouldn't say got in because I bought these at Target. It was like $20 off. I think $75 or more. So got these all for pretty much $20 each. We got Bret the Hitman Hart, the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough, Nick Aldis, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the 1-2-3 Kid. 1-2-3 Kid is my favorite in the set. I really wanted Nick Aldis to be my favorite, but his left arm does not stay in. I had to tacky it into place, which is kind of a bummer, you know, because he was the main objective behind buying this set. But you win some, you lose some. I wouldn't even know how to solve that problem if I called up Mattel. So it's weird because I don't know if it's the arm that is the issue or if it is the socket that's the issue, because both look different than the arm and socket on the right side. So I wouldn't even know how to go about solving that problem, because it could be I would have to buy two of the figures again to be able to figure out which one works. So next up, got in my new Big Rubber guys. Here we have Tully Blanchard. I got to be honest, this is probably the least exciting Big Rubber guys set. They're very, very bland for the most part. I mean, all the deco hits on Tully Blanchard are pretty much the TB on his trunks and the stars on his boots. But I mean, these guys were knowingly not very toyetic, right? Love the sculpted chest hair. And obviously the best part is that he comes with a National Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. We love title belts, and I love the ones in Big Rubber guys. I think they're just a lot of fun, and they really fit in with the whole line. This one was a little disappointing. Something's off about the head, eyes. I don't know with this Arn Anderson, and I love Arn. Love the two-tone hair, though. Love the sculpted chest hair. He also comes with a championship, the Television Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. AA, no stars on the boots. So Not too much going on with these guys, but I really can't even fault Big Rubber guys on these because these guys didn't have much going on in their gear, period, right? It's just, any set they're in, it's going to make it a little bit more lackluster as far as being toyetic. But as a fan of Arn Anderson, it's kind of what I expect, right? He's just a badass man. So now we're getting into the good ones from the set right here. Missy Hyatt, which I love that she stands appropriately. She's got the cloth goods skirt on, a la Miss Elizabeth from the LJN line. She's got a removable microphone. I don't think that it looks like her much. Obviously, the jacket with the belt over it, everything else really does kind of resemble late 80s, early 90s Missy Hyatt. But the head sculpt, it isn't my favorite. I love that she has an accessory, automatically gives her a plus, right? Gives her little brownie points. And she actually has two because she's got the removable skirt that is Velcro. So that's not coming off though. So don't ask what's underneath because we're not looking. And last but not least, we got over here Rick the Model Martel, my favorite from the set. Some people are complaining about the sunglasses, saying that the black paint is all over the place. It's not. These are like tiger striped. They're supposed to be tiger striped. Considering the fact, I think they look pretty decent, honestly. The teeth, I mean, he did have big teeth, but it just looks like he got done brushing his teeth. You know what I mean? Like foaming toothpaste. The hair is perfect. I love how this sweater rests over him, form-fitting, perfect, and it does come off. The arrogance can has arrogance on it. Love that he can hold it in either hand. The boots are beautiful with the long laces in the front. Exactly what I would want from the model. This is a fronter in the collection, an absolute fronter. This is my favorite figure in the set. So bravo to Big Rubber guys on these ones. Like I said, not the most exciting set. When you really look at it, look, we got red heavy, same red. And then we have blue heavy, the same blue. So I wonder if there's something to that as far as, being strategic in molds and painting and apps and everything like that. If it's cheaper to do similar colors in one series or something like that, because interesting. Anyways, moving on. Also picked up these from Walmart. We got Unmatched Series 12, Roderick Strong, Juice Robinson, and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. I really dig this Roderick Strong. I can't believe I'm saying that, but the glasses are so comical and funny along with the neck brace. This is easily the best of the three, in my opinion. Juice Robinson, look at this. Look at the deco hits on those pants. Like, it's just a bang-up figure. And then we got Nature Boy, great robe. But it stops there because I do not think this looks like Ric Flair in the slightest. This kind of looks like the guy who played Ric Flair in the Iron Claw. Then finished off my WWE Legends Series 28. We got Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then right here, my man Will hooked me up with Big D, which I'm super stoked about, so we can close the book on this Legends series. Then I also picked up some AWA Remco thumb wrestlers. We got Ric Flair here, Larry Zbyszko, Greg Gagne, Rick Martel. A lot of Rick Martel this week. And right here, Road Warrior Hawk. I do not have Road Warrior Animal. So if anybody is holding one, I mean, I am happy to pay a fair price for it to complete the collection. I just hope that it's as mint as these ones. We got Steve Regal's entrance jacket, championship belt, and then I picked up a grail. An absolute grail of mine from my man, Eric. I don't want to say his full, I almost said his full name. Easy UFC fan. I mean, he had this. I made him an offer, a very fair offer on it, and he fired back with another offer. Only his offer was $40 less than what I offered him. So I got to say thank you to Eric, man. He hooked me up with a brother price on this, and I was able to check off one of my all-time grails. Very, very cool, man. Boris Zukov. Check this out. The sickles right there on the cloth goods singlet. Even on the forehead. Pretty good paint apps, too. considering the fact, I mean, it's hard to find these in general, let alone in this good a condition. Beautiful. Beautifully done, man. This is a huge score for me. This is something I've wanted for such a long time. So shout out to Eric. He's my man. Always been supporting, always been a friend. So I appreciate you, man. Happy to have this. He actually got it from a friend who gave it to him, and he was like, I don't collect AWA Remco figures. Do you know what this is? Do you want it? And I was like, dude, that's actually a pretty rare figure. And we did some research, and we came to an agreement on a price that we both thought was fair. So very, very cool. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to healbooks.com. Make sure you join Whatnot at whatheal.com, and you will get $15 off your first purchase. And if you haven't heard, we recently launched my new merch line at heelbrand.com. So all those heel shirts that you've been seeing me wearing, all the heel hats you've been seeing Macho Fran wearing on the channel, that's where you can get them. And a lot of it is cheaper than that of PWTs, especially when you factor in shipping. So get over there now, help support the channel, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at whatheal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.